You know, because you've got to learn how to be able to take something, read it, detect. You know, it's kind of like the counterfeits at the bank. You know, you got to so familiarize yourself with the genuine currency that you pick up on the fake.
It was a concern, and it is a concern of mine. You know, I've read some books, and they're always and the danger with some of these books, especially when you get into theological books and people that have a strong theological viewpoint, is they're always wrapped in a wrapping that seems familiar, that seems like safe, right?
Sure.
They'll wrap it with the scripture, they'll wrap it, and you're halfway into it, and you're just reading, and you're not processing. And there's a big difference. So you can read and you're ingesting all this information, but you're not really processing it. And one of the reasons you can't process it is because you don't have the tools, right? The doctrinal tools to say, hey, this doesn't match up.
Right, yeah. It doesn't raise any flags with you.
We believe the doctrine, they're mental tools. The doctrine, it's not just words out there say, hey, we live like this and that's it. They're actually, it's a spiritual tool that God gives us to be able to perceive and discern things, and everything works in our minds, right? Our thoughts, our imaginations, and so information is processed in our mind or deposited in our mind. And so you have to have the tools to process that kind of stuff. And so if you don't have the spiritual maturity, and it's not a knock against you because you're not there yet to read a certain book, you just have to be honest and say, hey, theologically, that may be a challenge for me because I don't recognize some of the things that are being taught in that book or some of the things that are being spoken. An example, and this is going to cause a controversy.